guys, how are you? Andy Suku, founder and CEO of Whitegate Credit Solutions. I'm out here trying to get my run on at the beach, but it's raining again. Jeez, I might still do the run though. But anyway, before I get to my run, and it starts pouring, I wanted to answer this question that a client asked us, and I think it's a very important question as well. I think all of the questions you guys ask are very important because it shows that you're engaging in our content and you want more education. You want to educate yourself. So I have no problem answering these questions for you guys and breaking it down for you. So the question that this client asked us was, can you use corporate credit cards to rebuild personal credit or build personal credit? I said rebuild or build personal credit. That's a great topic because there's a lot of Instagram gurus and social media gurus that are telling you can use this to build your credit. And so I wanted to answer that question. I thought that was a very important question. Well, first off, let's get into what is a consumer credit card and what's a corporate credit card. Consumer credit card, which there's thousands of credit cards out there circulating currently, where if you have good credit, depending on your credit score, depending on the data on your credit report, there's prime and subprime. You guys hear me talk about this a lot. You can apply for a credit card. You put your social in the application. You go online, you fill the application, you put your social in. Depending on your score, you'll get approved. Depending on the history in your credit report, you'll get approved. If you have bad credit, you get denied, right? And that's a credit card, a Visa, MasterCard logo, American Express. You can use that anywhere. Those cards accepted. That's a consumer credit card. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus. It's a revolving account. Has a limit, credit limit, and so forth, right? That's a consumer credit card. A corporate credit card is where a company, not a consumer, the company applies for the card in the company name, and instead of using your social, they use your EIN. Some banks may ask for tax returns, information about the business. So you can't go online and pretend to be a business and apply for corporate credit card if you don't have those credentials to apply for them. Now, the corporate credit card could be like an American Express business credit card, Chase Inc., and it's open under the EIN, but most banks ask you to pledge your personal information, your personal credit to back the credit card to get approved, right? What that means, let me explain that. So let's say your business is new, or you may not have a profit and loss statement or tax return. Your business is fairly new, and you have no history on your business credit. They may ask you to be a co-signer in order for you to get the credit card under the business name. Now, that card is not going to report to your personal credit. Okay, so the first part of answering that question is no. Of course, there are some exceptions to that rule. You may be able to find a card here or there out there that will report the personal credit. I think Capital One Spark, I believe that's the card name. They report the personal credit, but there's very few cards out there that would report the personal credit, right? And that's an exception, and that's why I said it's an exception to the rule. And if you find one, great, that's great. However, 98% of the cards out there do not report, corporate cards do not report the personal credit unless you went derogatory. Now, if you went derogatory because you're a personal guarantee of the card, the company's not going to come after the business, they're going to come after you. So if you bankrupt the company, that's great. They're coming after you because you personally guarantee the card for that debt. Okay? Corporate cards do not report to all 3 bureaus. That's another reason why you can't use it. Except for the exception of the rule that if there's 1 or 2 banks that will do it, and I think only Chase Spark I know of that does it. But the corporate card will not report to the credit unless you went default on the credit card, and that means you missed the payment 30, 60, 90 days. You missed the payment. It's going to report. If it goes charge off, they're not going to come after the business. So they will come after the business. So, but hypothetically, let's say you bankrupt the business. Now they're coming after the personal guarantee, PGU, for the debt. So that's really not leaving you. So I hope that answers the question. If you can use corporate credit card to build or rebuild personal credit. If you have a question about the video, comment, let me know. I'll try to answer it for you. So have a great day, guys. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.